Hello. Hey everybody. Welcome. We doing something a little different. What's good? What's good? Hold on 1 second. Let me take this off for a second. Okay. So we're gonna take this off for 1 second. Can y'all see me? Y'all see me? Hey everybody. Happy Sunday, y'all. Hope y'all are having a really great day. Had a really great weekend. So look, I'm really excited about tonight because we're gonna do this live market analysis just a little bit different, okay? Just a little bit different than what we've been doing. So do me a favor as you jump on. First and foremost, make sure that you like the video. Give me a thumbs up real quick. And then on top of that, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so right now. Just hit that button, okay, one time and subscribe. And then also, if you have not done so, hit that notification bell too. I can't wait for you to just be immersed in this stuff, like what I'm doing here on this YouTube channel. So hit that notification bell. And also do me another favor. I would really appreciate it if as you come on, let me know where you're watching from. So drop your city, drop your state, drop your country. If you're watching the replay, definitely drop your city, drop your state, drop your country. So that way I know where you're tuning in from on top of that. And then share this video. If you feel like, you know what, this is some real deal value. You know, she dropping some nuggets and whatnot. Go ahead and share this video with someone that you know has been interested in learning the skill of trading and has had some issues. If they have been trading for a while and they've had some issues with trading, then please, by all means, share with them what you are having access to, so that way they can see if it's for them or not. So now let's get to it. We're going to go move forward into our analysis because we done did the whole, shebang, all that good stuff, right? So we've done that. So this is session 11. I'm counting from this year how many sessions I've done this year, because this is when I actually started to get super committed to doing these market analysis live. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit, and hopefully y'all rocking with me. So if you're rocking with me, let me know in the chat. Let me know in the chat that you are rocking with me. So look, last week we did our market analysis, and we went over CAD CHF, we went over AUD JPY, both of those initially on the currency strength meter, FOREX Factory, and investing.com were all showing us a buy. So, of course, y'all already know I do buys and sells. I just mark both up because anything can happen in the market from the time that we look at it to the time that we come back to the market. Let's say, the next morning or whatnot, anything can happen. So I always prepare for both, not just the buy. And so with both of those, they hit our take profit points, as well as US 30, which was marked up. That hit our take profit point, and gold hit our take profit. So that means that for the month of April, y'all, this so far we are 14-2. So we got 14 wins, 2 lessons in the market. I'm gonna tell y'all something. That is pretty that's pretty good, given that normally April isn't really that good of a month. It hasn't been historically for me specifically. So for me to be able to still keep it, 2 lessons in the market, that is outstanding. So hopefully, if you've taken any of those trades, do me a favor as well, whether you're watching live or the replay, do me a favor and let me know which one you took. And I'm talking about you did your own analysis, got you on here with me live, but you got on here, you watched this live, and then you said, okay, I'm going to do my own analysis, and then you took the trade. So which one did you take? If you took any of them, 1, 2, whatever, drop it in the chat, or if you're watching the replay, drop it in the comments. Okay, so that's what we have. Our last week in review, it went really well. We went 4-0 for last week on our analysis, which is pretty good. Okay, so this week we have a lot of news coming up. So the reason I want to share this with y'all is because I want to make sure that you are prepared for what's coming up this week. I know normally when I do the market analysis, I'll be like, okay, we're going to look at either tonight, or if nothing is happening tonight, we're going to look at tomorrow, okay, on Monday. but I wanted to, incorporate giving you kind of like the whole week heads up, and that way you can decide if, all right, I'm going to be trading or looking at the market on Tuesday or Thursday or whatever. Like for real, I'm going to be looking at it heavy on these days. So I want you to just, take note of this. This week, we have a lot of news going on. You have a bunch of bank holidays, like even tonight, I think it was the yen. Was it the yen? I can't remember, but there's a bank holiday today. So when you see high impact, if the number is higher, I'm including bank holidays there because it could equal very low liquidity, which is high impact on your trading because you won't be able to, get much movement in the market, so that could impact what you are trading. So the bank holidays is definitely incorporated under the high impact. So we have bank holidays throughout this week. We also have Canada that have their GDP. Those numbers are being released. That is going to be big. That's a red folder as well. We have multiple countries that are dropping their employment and unemployment numbers. That is really big. That's red folder, so high impact news. On top of that, the U.S. federal funds rate, that is being released. That's Wednesday or Thursday, one of the two. So listen, especially if you're trading gold, this is something you really want to pay attention to, because when you have the Fed chair like Powell speaking, when you have funds rates like this being released, where they're talking about the interest rates and whatnot, these are things that's definitely going to impact gold. So you want to, if I were you, stay away from the market during that time, because it could go in your favor and it could also definitely not go in your favor, and it could be a massive loss. So also we have Switzerland. They have their CPI numbers being released this week too. So there's a lot of news that's happening this week. So I would say just, proceed with caution. Go back to your news outlets, whichever ones you're using to help you with trading, whether that's, if you're trading specifically Forex, then you can use forex.com or any other outlet. If you're trading indices, definitely check out Bloomberg, because that's where I get some of my information, as well as investing.com, pertaining to indices like NAS 100 and whatnot. So these are just some of the things that I want you to pay attention to, and hopefully, you're well aware of what's available to you today. I don't know why this is not showing. My bad, y'all. I'm trying to see this on my phone so that way I could catch comments, because sometimes on StreamYard I can't see the comments for some reason. So yeah, but it's not letting me see the live chat, which is weird. Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't working for some reason for me. There you go. Okay, cool. So yeah, so that's what we have coming up as far as the economic news. So hopefully you got your screenshot, you go back, check your stuff out. Please, y'all, don't just take this as the only thing that the only time you should check it out. You always check out the news every single day that you are considering trading, okay? Next up, we're going to go into our analysis. So let me remove this, because we're about to go to the charts. So like we've been doing, let's hit these charts and check everything out. All right, so I'm going to go to currency strength meter as always, and then we'll create our list and then go from there. Okay, so it's not bad timing, right? Welcome to those of you that are just joining. Thank you for joining. Make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you share the video with those individuals that could use this information about trading. Maybe they are not having as much success as they would like to, and they need a little boost, or they just need to start from scratch. Okay, this may be for them. Okay, and then also hit that subscribe button if you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, and as well hit that notification bell if you have not done that, especially if you're not part of the Prosperity Calls community, where you get notified of when I'm going live and whatnot. Make sure you hit that notification bell. Okay, so I just refreshed currency strength meter. Hopefully everybody can see my screen. Do me a favor too, those of you that are just joining, drop where you are watching me from. Put your city, your state, your country, whatever it is. If you're watching live or the replay, I would really appreciate that so I can know where people are chiming in from. Okay, so for those of you that are new to this YouTube channel, and definitely new to me doing this live market analysis, if you want to know why I'm on this particular screen and the other screens that I'm going to show you here in a minute, that means that you have not watched the how to know what to trade in the Forex market video. So I would say go back to that. I have parts 1 through 5. Okay, I go through this super slow, so that will help you out to be able to see how I trade. Okay, so I have the euro that is strong, pound strong, Australian dollar strong, franc, and New Zealand dollar. So the only two right now that are considered weak is the US dollar and the yen. So I'm going to start with the euro first and then just work my way to the left. To the right. All right. So we got euro, USD. We're writing that down as a buy, y'all. Okay. We got euro, JPY. We're writing that down as a buy. So you should have 2 buys written down right now. Okay. We're going to do number 3 is GBP, USD. That's a buy. What is going on? Oh, I'm like, why is this threw me off? I'm like, that's not what I listened to. Okay, GBP USD and GBP JPY buy. So you should have 4 buys written down right now. We got AUD USD next. That is another buy. And AUD JPY, another buy. So we're looking like a buying market right now. Okay, USD CHF is next. That is our first sale. That's number 7. USD CHF is a sale. And CHF JPY is a buy. Then we have NZD USD. NZD USD. That is a buy. That's number 9. And NZD JPY, another buy. Okay, so you should have a total of 10 currency pairs written down. Euro USD, Euro JPY, GBP USD, GBP JPY, all 4 of those are buy. AUD USD, AUD JPY, both of those are buy. USD CHF, that is our only sale. And then CHF JPY, NZD USD, NZD JPY, those are all buys. All right, so you should have your list written down. Let's get it. Moving right along. We're going to go to Euro USD. We're looking for a buy, so we should see green numbers for that. Okay, we see green for that. Check mark next to Euro USD. Euro JPY. Let's put that in. Again, if you are new to this channel and this is your first time participating in this live market analysis, go back and watch the videos, how to know what to trade in the Forex market, so you know why I'm utilizing Forex Factory, okay, and how I'm utilizing it. So Euro JPY has been buying for a minute, 132 pips in the last 4 hours. Okay. And in the last hour, 115. That is really good. The euro is pretty strong. Okay, GBP USD buy. So we are good to go. Check mark next to that. GBP JPY, let's put that in. We're looking for, oh my gosh, what am I doing? GBP JPY, we're looking for a buy. So we should see green numbers here. Okay, same thing. So it looks like because the yen is weak, these things are really running. That's real good. But that means that trend has been going on, so it may exhaust here soon. Not sure. AUD USD buy. So we have our 2 greens. So check mark next to that. AUD JPY, we're looking for a buy on this. So we want to see 2 green numbers. Let's see. We got that. So, yep. The past 3 that we've seen paired with the yen has hit over 100 pips in the past 4 hours. Okay, next is USD CHF. This is our sale. And we do have our sale. We have 2 red numbers to check mark next to that. Okay, CHF JPY. Let's run to that. Let's see if that's keeping in line with everything else. 100 plus pips. Look at that. Go ahead, CHF JPY. I don't trade that one, but to anybody that does, kudos. NZD, USD, buy. We have our buy here, so check mark next to that, and then NZD, JPY. Let's see if this continues with this 100 plus pip move with the yen. Okay, NZD, JPY is close, 91 pips. Okay, so everything right now is saying the same thing as the currency strength meter, so we're good to go. And then, like I said earlier, with the preparing for the week, we have the yen that has the bank holiday, so that would explain why there's a bunch of movement, which is actually surprising. But I mean, that makes sense for the buy, but it's still actually surprising that there's movement like that. Okay. Next is tomorrow. So for everyone that is ready to look at tomorrow, we want to see tomorrow we have the euro. This is all day. So I actually would not consider trading euro USD or euro JPY tomorrow, just because this is all day and it's red, and it also has an orange folder too at 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. So if you're on the East Coast, that's 3 p.m. for you. If you're on the West Coast, that is, I said 3 p.m. If you're on the East Coast, that's 3 a.m. for you. If you're on the West Coast, that's 12, that's midnight, okay? So I would stay away from the euro period tomorrow, just because we have red and orange, and the red is all day. Same thing tomorrow night. This is 8 p.m. Central. You have New Zealand dollar and Australian dollar. Both have medium impact. So I would definitely stay away tomorrow night. Okay. So if you see something today or early tomorrow morning, like London session tomorrow morning, by all means, if you feel comfortable with running it, run it. But I will say, if by 7 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Eastern, if you're in profit, take your profit. Okay. Like seriously, secure your profit, trailing stop, whatever you need to do, but secure your profit. And then whatever happens after that, by all means, the market's going to do what it's going to do. Okay. Everything else is good to go. So let's move on to investing.com and input our list into here. So that way, where is it at? Input our list in here. I don't know why I clicked on technical analysis. Why? No clue. Anyway, so I'm gonna put our list in here, but before I do that, let me change this again for those of you that are new to this YouTube channel and are new to the live market analysis that I do pertaining to the Forex market. Sometimes I do crypto as well. Just depends on what's going on in the market. Welcome. And then also, don't forget, if you want to know why I'm going to investing.com, why I'm changing the numbers, why I'm changing the columns, why I'm adding what I'm adding, go back to how to know what to trade in the Forex market. Go back to that and watch that, because I do this in slow motion. Okay. I take my time so that way you get it. So please go back, watch that, and you'll be good to go. Okay. So I got NZD, USD, Euro, JPY. So I can take this off and I can take this one off. All right. So all I got to do is add 3, which is AUD, JPY, and CHF, JPY, and NZD, JPY. Okay, so now I got my 10. So once I hit apply, bam, I got my list. So what I'm looking for, y'all, is I want to see either buy or strong buy across the board, or sell or strong sell across the board, specifically for USD CHF, because that's the only sell we have marked on here. Okay, if it's all over the place, I'm not looking at it. If it has like one neutral, but the rest are either buy across the board or sell across the board, I'll still look at it. But right now, Euro USD, I got sell, neutral, all that. So X on that. So you put an X next to that. GBP USD, same thing. X next to that. USD CHF, we putting the X next to that because it's supposed to be selling. And we got buy as well. AUD USD, I may still look at that because it has the buy across the board, just has that neutral on the weekly. So I'll more than likely check that out. So I'll just put a check mark next to that. NZD USD, no, because that says sell. So X next to NZD USD. Euro JPY, check mark next to that. We got our buy across the board. GBP JPY, check mark. AUD JPY, CHF JPY, and NZD JPY. All of those check mark next to those. Okay. So I'm gonna do something different. I'm still gonna check out, what was it? AUD USD, and then I'm going to look at probably GBP JPY, because tomorrow has the euro, the red folder, so high impact news. So I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do GBP JPY. I'm gonna do AUD USD, and then of course y'all know I'm gonna do gold. Now, if you want me to mark something in particular, instead of me picking something else off of this list, drop it in the live chat right now. Drop it in the chat. Whoever drops, whatever you drop first, that's what I'm going to mark up, okay? So I'm going to give y'all a second to do that. Whatever you want to see me mark up, okay? So Bitcoin it is. So I'm going to write down Bitcoin. So we got our 4 for today. So this is 4 of them for the week. Y'all remember there are more with the yen that you can mark up. So by all means do that. Okay. Let's run it. So I said GBP JPY. So that's my first one. And then I go to AUD USD. So AUD USD. So it's been a minute since I marked this, y'all. So I can't remember if I did the previous month or not. So we shall see. I got a lot of stuff on here. Jesus. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I did not mark last month. Looks like I marked it before, but oh, it was, yeah, this wasn't last month. Okay, so let me mark last month. I don't know why I still got the fib up on here either. I'm gonna delete this fib because I'm probably gonna do a new one anyway. Okay. All right, so delete. Oh, that's my thing. Okay, never mind. Okay. So previous month. Oh, I still got another arrow. Jesus. Come on, get off. All right. So previous month high is where our week was. So I'm gonna move this down and I'm just gonna slide this up. And as again, for those of you that are new, welcome. What I am doing is called a top-down analysis. If you want to know why I'm doing this top-down analysis and how I'm doing this top-down analysis, again, go to the series that I have from last year, How to Know What to Trade in the FOREX Market. I go through this step by step, very slow, explaining what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and so on and so forth. And then that should help you to get a better understanding of what I'm doing. So that way you're not like, oh my gosh, Leona, you got all this stuff going on. Take your time, okay? Pause it, do what I'm showing you to do. And if it helps you, good. If it doesn't, it's okay. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. This isn't the previous day. Wrong one. But if it helps you, awesome. If it doesn't, it's okay. All right, so our previous week high is the same as our previous day high. So I'm not marking a yellow line on top of the blue line. Doesn't make sense for me. Okay, so let me lock these in because when I be moving on my screen, sometimes I'll accidentally move the lines. And I definitely don't want to do that because I'm not trying to come back and redo it. Okay. So I have my top-down analysis that is complete. And now I am looking at this 4 hours. So I see it did push down through my demand zone that I had. This is from a previous month. It wasn't March. It looked like it was February that I had marked up. So it's actually finally come back up through it. And it's surpassing our previous week high. So I'm going to do a line here. I'm thinking I might do a sell. I'm going to do a sell, y'all, because I want to see if this is going to hit the area, the supply, and then push back down. So high, low here. So this old 5618 zone is this old demand zone is now the 5618 for this sale. But price has pushed through that already. So now we're getting close to the supply zone. Come on, man. There we go. So yeah, so it broke through that. Okay. All right, so now let's see if it holds steady here. So again, if you want to know why, Leona, why are you doing what you're doing? Go back and watch the How to Know What to Trade in the FOREX Market series, parts 1 through 5. I go over how I place my fib, what I'm looking for when I'm placing my fib as well. And that should help you out, okay? So there we go. I know it's a whole bunch of lines. I'm going to take some of this stuff out. All right, so my fib is placed for this sale. Looks like this, since this buy is already gone, I can delete that. Where is it at? Okay, I can't see it, so I'll end up deleting another time. Okay, so we actually have a bullish engulfing has formed on the 4 hour and is confirming on the 4 hour. So what I'm looking for is a bullish candlestick pattern to be either already confirmed or confirming on the 1 hour time frame, because we trade on the 1 hour. So let's see. So it did, however, it hit the week and finally pushed through. So here's what I'll be looking for, y'all. Just make this a bit bigger, because we know the AUD USD has been buying, and the US dollar at this moment is weak. However, we got our supply zone up here. Okay, so what I'll be looking for, where's my thing? There we go. What I'll be looking for is price to do what it's doing right now, but waiting for it to retrace. I don't know why I changed to white. Whatever. And then come back up. Now, here's the thing. This is for every person. This is totally up to you. You decide how you want to do this, how you want to play this. If you are like, you know what, Leona, I would take this risk of it going through the supply zone because it pushed through this this golden zone here, this 5618 for the sale. So I'm gonna take my chances with it coming through here. That is perfectly fine. Okay. Everyone trades differently. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to establish a take profit point. You can have your take profit one here or here. Totally up to you. It would make sense for it to be at least up here. Here's why. Because the risk to reward could potentially be greater than having a take profit point here. Okay. So I'm going to put it here. And that's only if price continues to push up and the Australian dollar remains strong. Okay. So this is TP1 for a buy. Again, y'all, I want to make sure everybody know. Listen, I'm not a financial advisor nor licensed trader. Anything that you do based off of this analysis, please make sure you do your own. Okay. And then make your own decision on how you want to proceed, because at the end of the day, it's going to be your money that you're putting into the market, not mine. Okay. And I trade the way I trade because although I'm risky, I'm still conservative. Okay. So this would be a take profit one. This is what I would look at as a take profit one for a buy. Not here because the risk to award will be much greater. Okay. Potentially. And that only depends on if market retraces back down to this previous week and day high and then forms a new bullish candlestick pattern, confirms above here, and then goes up. Okay. But just be aware when you're looking at this, there is a possibility that price could slow down and then reject the idea of coming up here and then push back down and go into a sale if the Australian dollar loses its strength and the US dollar becomes strong. So these are all things that I want you to please make sure you pay attention to. Just know that that is a risk, making this your take profit one and not this your take profit one. Okay. And then I'm going to look for another potential take profit area. I don't know if this has been buying. Okay, there we go. All right. So I said that, and then the month high is up there. Okay, so let's change this to a line chart. I'm going to establish another take profit point between the previous, this supply zone and the month. And right now, I don't really like this, but I'm gonna see. So I got resistance here. So I look for peaks. When it comes to buys, I look for peaks. So I need to see a peak. This one kind of, it's on the line. This one hit. So that's 1, 2, 3. And then you have previous support here. So that's 4 touches. Let's see if we have some more back here. Okay, so that's 4. Let's see what we have here. If anything, we'll come back to that one if we don't see anything else. So that's just 1. Okay, let's go up 1 more. And if not, we'll bring it back down. Okay, so that's 1. And y'all, what we're doing is we're looking for areas where there could be potential resistance. Okay, price could come there, slow down, reject it, and then push back down. Okay, so we're going to have to move it back down to that one that had 4 touches. So I'm going to come back over here because all of these only have 1. Okay. There we go. All right, so this could potentially be your take profit too. Just know you may see, if this does continue to buy, you can create another take profit point. It's just, unfortunately, I don't really see much movement, like where I got more than 2 touches or 2 or more touches. Yeah, see, there's nothing. I like this better because that gives me like this was indecision possibly in the market. And it pivoted here. Okay, so that's it. So we got potentially 3 take profit points for a buy, possibly. So 1, and then I'm gonna just duplicate this. This is 2. If this is making sense, y'all, let me know. If you're confused, let me know. There we go. If this is making sense, let me know. Actually, we'll look at 4 because I can make the previous month high as a potential take profit point too. Okay. Friendly reminder, this is totally up to you. If you use these take profit points, awesome. If you don't, that's perfectly fine too. Okay. You trade how you trade. Whatever your strategy tells you to do, that's what you do. All right, so we got 4 potential take profit points for the buy on AUD USD. Next is a sell. So let's say hypothetically price rejects pushing up higher for this buy. Then you could use this previous week high and previous day high as a take profit one for the sell. Okay. Again, everything is going to be predicated on your risk to reward ratio. Please don't just use these because I'm saying it. Go back and calculate your pips. Okay. So if the number of pips is not for like in your an advantage for you, then by all means adjust it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. And then I will use the top of this old 5618, this golden zone. I'm going to use the top of that as a take profit point as well. And then also, you could use this previous day low. Use the previous day low as a take profit point. So if the risk to reward is not there for this, right, then this will be your take profit one. Could be your take profit one. Okay. So let's keep it going. And then we have our previous month low here. That'll be our potential take profit 4. Okay. So now you have this thing. Okay. Now we have 4 potential take profit points for the buy and also for the sell for AUD USD. All right. So I'm going to move this so you can take your screenshot if you need it. If anything, just come back, rewatch the replay, come back to this time, and then look at it. All right. So there you go. So what we're looking for is price to push up and then retrace, form a new bullish candlestick pattern here, confirm, and then take for the buy. Again, if the risk to reward is good for you, for your take profit to be here, by all means use it, but I wouldn't imagine it would be so. So that's why the top of the supply zone will be take profit 1, and then establishing another one above that, 2, 3, and then our previous month high is take profit 4, and that's only if the momentum continues with the Australian dollar and they continue to be stronger than the US dollar. And then if at some point price comes up here and rejects the idea of coming all the way up here, and then pushes back down towards a sell, forming a bearish candlestick pattern for my people who trade candlestick patterns like myself, then guess what? You can go ahead and use this as your take profit points, okay? Again, this is totally up to you. All right, so now let's move on to GBP, JPY. And then we'll do Bitcoin and gold last and call it a night. All right. Oh yeah, it's definitely been a minute since I did this one too. Okay, so I'm gonna redo all of this because I just don't want to be. Man, this has definitely been buying. So look, yeah, I ain't gonna say we missed the move, but the move has been going, you know. It has been going. All right, let me change my colors back. Change my colors back. Uh-oh. I meant to hit clone. All right. So while I'm doing this while I'm doing the top-down analysis, thank you to everyone that is watching live or the replay. Shout out to you. If you want to know what I am doing, why I'm doing what I'm doing, then feel free to go back and watch the series on how to know what to trade in the Forex market. I did 5 parts. I break each of these steps down very slowly to help you to best understand how I'm doing what I'm doing and why I'm doing what I'm doing, in hopes that it helps you to find a new way of trading for you that works for you, so that way you can get to having consistent results. Okay, so our previous week high and previous day high are the same, so that's something to keep in mind with GBP JPY. And then now I'm going to look at where I can place my field. This doesn't look good, actually. I don't really see, like, it's gone. So if I did a buy, it's already surpassed that. Doing a sale, it's already surpassed the supply zone. So it doesn't make sense for me to do a field right now. It just broke out. It was ranging, it broke out. So yeah, I'm going to just mark a vertical line here, and then we're going to drop down to the 1 hour to see if we have a bullish candlestick pattern and an opportunity potentially to enter the market. So it has been going. We had a bullish engulfing that has occurred, but price has blown through our previous week high. We may see, hold on, let me move this line out the way. We may see a rejection, y'all. Because this long upper shadow, we might see a rejection, but we'll see. Okay, so since I don't have a field because it broke out of a range, I'm gonna have to go to the 4 hour time frame to see if I could find previous highs on here. And if not, y'all, this is gonna be one of those things you take your risk. Okay, you could do a trailing stop, okay, or just wait for the sale. And looking like right now, 2021, we in 2020. Yeah, I will be taking my chances and waiting for a sale, y'all. Not even gonna front. GBP JPY, I don't have any data to tell me where it's gonna go. Again, this is up to you. If you do this, if you take the buy, okay, I'm gonna make a note here. If you take a buy, use a trailing stop, okay? Okay, if you take a buy, you need to use a trailing stop. Again, I don't plan on doing that with GBP JPY because I can't find. I went to the day chart, y'all just saw. I couldn't find any other historical points, right, where prices come up here or higher. I didn't find that, and I went to the day. I'm not going to the week. You can go to the week if you want. You can go to the month if you want, but I'm not about to do all that. I would look at this and wait for a sale. So guess what? For a sale, take profit one is this previous week and day high. Okay. And again, the risk to reward will need to be there. Let me draw this line on here too, so that way I know where we were at when we mark this up. Okay. I'm gonna move this on this side. That way I don't confuse anybody. Bam. Okay, there we go. So if you do decide to take this buy, y'all, that is risky, okay? But by all means, I would just suggest use this trailing stop, okay? But for me, I would be looking for a sale. Risk to reward, we need to be there for this. So take profit one for potential take profit one for the sale here. Let me close this stuff out. There we go. Okay. Take profit one for the sale potentially here. I would need to see a bearish candlestick pattern form. As a matter of fact, look, this is where price went. So I'm just gonna put a white line here because that's gonna let me know this was how high it went. Okay. So if we come up here and it keeps going, okay, cool. But again, I'm not looking for a buy, me personally. If you want to, trailing stop. I would want to see if it does reject going past this. I would want to see a bearish candlestick pattern for my people who trade candlestick patterns like myself. I would want to see a bearish candlestick pattern form and confirm. Okay. If the risk to reward is not there with this previous day high and week high right here, then guess what? We're going to establish another potential take profit point. So we have data here. So let me change this to a line chart real quick. And welcome to everybody who is just joining. Thank you so very much for jumping on. Please do me a favor, hit the like button, share this video with other traders that you know are probably struggling. They have been hurting and they have not been consistently profitable. I'm pretty sure I might be able to help them. Okay. And then hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell too. All right. So I just did one to see if this price has been here, but I might have to go to the 4 hour because, like I said, it broke out of a range. So, and that's only one touch. I don't like that. Yeah, I don't like that. Let me go to the 4 hour real quick and see. Yeah, I'm not seeing that, y'all. So this tells me that GBP JPY has just been going right to the upside. Cause look, I'm back in 2023 March, and I'm not finding anything. Let me go to the day and see. 2022. No. Okay. So let me go back to 4 hour, or what I was on. That was on an hour, I think. So I would prefer this because it looks like that would have been like a doji candle or something. So price could reject this and then push back up into a buy. It could. So this will be potentially a take profit too. And I didn't see any other movement, like real deal movement above this previous day low here, and previous month high. So I'm gonna leave that alone. All right. So go back to the hour, go back to candlesticks. Again, listen, if your strategy says that your take profit points are supposed to be a certain number of pips or whatever, stick to what you do. Okay, stick to what you do. But those of you that trade like I trade with the candlestick patterns and how we identify take profit points, then let's run it. Okay, do your own analysis and then make your move when it's time. Okay, so I got TP2 and then I'm going to have TP3. And that's going to be either one is fine, y'all. You can use the day low or that previous month high, whichever one you want to use. Okay, I mean, because they're right next to each other, so it doesn't really matter. At this point, I would just, because it may just, like the lower shadow may wicked push down. Okay, so there we go. So screenshot GBP JPY. We got that one taken care of. If y'all good to go, y'all ready for Bitcoin, let me know. We're going to do Bitcoin, then we're going to close it out with mine. Go. I love Bitcoin too, so it's not like I'm doing. All right, so we got GBP JPY and AUD USD done. Next, we're going to do Bitcoin. Let me go to, I know I did this recently, so let's see. Yeah, I did this. It's off a little bit though. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so these are my old markups. So I am going to, I'll make the adjustments in a minute. But it blew through all my take profit points for the sale. So let me remove all these. Every single one of them gone. It blew through those. Okay. So we got to create some new ones. And let's delete that. So what I'm looking for, as y'all can see on for Bitcoin, I'm actually looking for price to come back down here. Y'all, as an investor in Bitcoin, if you invest in crypto, especially if you're buying Bitcoin, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. But what I am saying is there is a possibility, okay? Because the halving has occurred, there is a possibility that Bitcoin could come and feel this imbalance, okay? And then go back up and form its new high, all right? And however long that takes, it will be dependent upon, market conditions now, because the market has changed. Investors in the crypto market have definitely changed. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put my cover on because my family is trying to freeze me. It is cold as crap in this house, and I don't have my hoodie in here. So forgive me, y'all, but I gotta put my cover on my arms. I am so cold right now. Okay, so my bad, y'all. I know. It's okay. I told you I come comfortable. Come comfortable. It's nighttime. All right. Okay. So my previous week high. Let me delete this. All right. So my previous week high. I'm gonna do the low first because I got my high up here. So previous. There we go, right there, and then previous week high. Thank you, because listen, they trying to freeze me up in this house, man. I bet that thing is on like 65 or 66 or something. I bet it is. Oh my gosh. I got 2 hot bodies in this house. Okay. So I got my previous week high and my previous week low marked. There we go. That looks better to me. And then let's do this day. Make this a bit wider. All right. And then there we go. All right, cool. So right now, looking at this, listen, Bitcoin is about to possibly hit our imbalance area, and it could definitely possibly feel it. Again, everything is dependent upon market conditions. These investors that we have into these ETFs and all that stuff, all of these things play a factor in how the market's gonna move. So I got this old buy marked, but not gonna lie, I'm only focused on this imbalance here. So when we're looking at this right now, and I don't want to do a sale because I'm pretty certain that it's gonna keep pushing down. And on top of that, we have areas prior to this this sale here. We have areas up above here too. So, and we can create another take profit point for a buy if need be, because I see this right here off the bat. All right, so I'm gonna mark the sale first, and then I'll go back and do a buy. Let me make this a bit bigger or wider, I should say. So we have, at this moment, we have a, let me remove this too, because I'm not thinking about that at the moment. Okay, so buy done came and went. Okay, so we have a bearish engulfing that has already formed and confirming. We got 1 hour remaining on this candle for the sale, for it to confirm on a 4 hour. So looking at this, y'all know me, especially when it comes to crypto, I am really, really conservative with this. I always look for price to push down, and then I wait for the retracement. Okay, that's me. So let's go down to the hour. And let me make this a bit, there we go. That look better. Looking better. Okay. So again, I will be waiting for, hold on. Was this like choppy? Hold on. Okay, so it was selling and then it started to push up, but now I don't know if I like this, y'all. I don't know if I like this. I'm not gonna lie. I would probably not consider doing this until it has made a decision on this sale. Not even gonna front. It was selling and then it just kind of went like, what are you doing? If that makes sense. Like, what are you doing? Are you gonna buy? Are you gonna sell? Like, what's going on? So that's the reason why I said I don't necessarily like this. Like, it was clear here, selling, and then it's like psych, and now it's back. I don't like it. So for me, as far as trading, I probably wouldn't consider trading Bitcoin right now. Oops, I went the wrong way. My bad, y'all. I wouldn't consider trading Bitcoin until it has like seriously made a decision on what it's gonna do, if it's gonna sell, or if it's gonna just play in between this day high and this week high or week low. Okay. But right now I wouldn't consider this as a trade. So again, conservative price needs to come down. It needs to retrace back up and then form a new bearish candlestick pattern and then push down. Y'all, I'm not lying. I'm looking for, if Bitcoin does really sell, like for real sell, I'm looking forward to fill this imbalance. Okay? Because it's gotten close multiple times to like hitting the top of it. So I'm looking forward to feel the imbalance at some point. So that would be my angle. So for me, take profit because the spreads are very high. If you trade Forex and you know you traded crypto before, then you'll know the spreads are very high when it comes to trading Bitcoin. So this most definitely would be the take profit one. And then let's see if I can find another one. See, because it's been high for so long. Okay. So it's got a little movement in between where this imbalance is at. Let me go to the 4 hour, y'all, because it may be more that we can see at this imbalance. Yeah, I don't. So it may slow down a bit. Let me make this a bit wider. It may slow down a bit in the middle of this imbalance, like right here. You can see where price closed and opened it at the same point. So it may slow down here. So I would just mark this as an area to pay attention to. And you can use that as a take profit point if you're nervous. Because sometimes people be like, oh no, you know what I'm saying? Yo. So you can use this as a take profit point if you get nervous with it. But not gonna lie, if it pushes in here, I'm going to be looking forward to feel the imbalance completely. Because that's how crypto moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's very volatile. You could have price could drop $5,000, $10,000 in one day, depending on what happens. Okay. So, but if you're nervous, it's okay. You can make a different, use that as a potential take profit point. And then the bottom of this imbalance would be your take profit 3. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. That's a lot of gains. That's a lot of money to be made. So that's why I'm like, I don't play around when it comes to trading Bitcoin. I take my time because between Bitcoin, NAS 100 and gold, those are the things that make me the most money trading. So yeah, I don't, nothing to knock, your currency pairs or whatever. But once I started learning how to move with gold, with NAS 100, with Bitcoin and whatnot, I'm like, I'm patient. I'm way more patient than I am with your currency pairs, because currency pairs is like, you can be in and out of those or whatever. But I'm way more patient and waiting for my setup when it comes to these things because they pay me very well. Okay. So so I will be waiting for price to push down through here. It would have to retrace. I'm not going if it keeps moving because when it comes to crypto, if you've never traded crypto before, especially Bitcoin, it can run and then the pullback will knock your head off and you'll be like, oh my God, especially if you don't use a trailing stop loss. Listen, been there, done that, okay? In the beginning. So I don't play them games anymore. So I would need to see the retracement occur and then a new bearish candlestick pattern because that's telling me, all right, cool, we got our sale. Like for real, our sale is here. And then I take it. And that would be, like I said, if you're scared, the top of this imbalance should take profit 1, and then you have a potential take profit 2 in the middle of this imbalance, a little bit less than the middle. And then me personally, hey, this thing go, this is my take profit. I'm just letting y'all know. But again, everybody is different. I do use trailing stop losses as well. So if something were to happen, I secure my profit and then I just wait for my next potential setup to jump back in because the way Bitcoin moves, the money is there. All right. So you can take a screenshot of this. Let me do that. Hold on. There we go. Let me fix it a little bit so it's not looking all raggedy. If this makes sense though, y'all, let me know. Like seriously, let me know in the comments if that made sense as to why I move the way I move when it comes to specifically Bitcoin. If that makes sense, let me know. All right, and then y'all can take y'all screenshot. And then we're going to mark gold. And then we're going to wrap this up. Okay? Hopefully you got your screenshot. And now let's go to gold. Oh, man, my bad. I was supposed to do the buy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. We got to do the buy. We can't just do the sale. So we could use this week high as a take profit point. But I do see there is movement in between it. Like, see all this? So let me change it to a line. But there's a lot in between. So let's do this. So y'all should be able to see that there is, make this a bit wider. So we got resistance, we got peak, we got support, we got resistance again. That one came close. Resistance again. So that's already 4 touches there. 5, 6, and then support again. So yeah, so we got a lot right there. So I'm gonna leave that. So if, let's just say hypothetically, let me move this back to a candle. So let's just say hypothetically, price does not continue to push down in the sale. It may, the lower shadow may push through it. Okay, it may wick it, and then but it closes above this previous week low. Then y'all, because there's so much traffic, I personally would not be considering trading like and taking this as a take profit 1. Again, the spreads are very high when it comes to Bitcoin. So the juice got to be worth the squeeze for me. So if anything, if it is going to buy, if you're scared, then by all means, you know, you can use this as a take profit 1, take profit 2. But me personally, I wouldn't take the buy until it has cleared this previous week high. Okay. That's me. That's me. Again, because there's a lot of movement here in between this previous day high and this previous week high. There's a lot of movement in there. And I know how crypto moves. So me personally, I wouldn't take this trade until it broke this. And again, it would have to retrace. So come up, retrace, form a new bullish candlestick pattern. And then this would be my take profit 1, my previous month high. Okay. But that's me. All right. If you are scared and you're like, well, I want some money, I would say, again, as long as the risk to reward is there and the reward is going to cover your spread because the spreads are very high with Bitcoin, then you can either use this one as your take profit 1 if it doesn't clear here and push down. You can use this one as your take profit 1, this one as your take profit 2, and then let's see if there's something in between. There is. Change this back to a line, and then we're going to do make another take profit point in between, because some people are afraid to hold it, and that's fine, you know. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 off the bat. Just looking at it. Let's see if it's some more over here. Yeah, see, a lot. All right, cool. So let me change this back to a candlestick. So just for clarification, all right, for clarification, if price for Bitcoin does not continue for the sell and push down and starts to feel this imbalance down here, okay, and it make this a bit wider, okay, and let's just say that the lower shadow may push through, but it closes above this previous week low, then what you could do is wait for a bullish candlestick pattern, and that will need to form above and confirm above this previous week low and this previous day low, and then you can look at taking it up, okay? And that's only for the people who are like, yes, I need to make some money, but I need y'all to be very, very cautious when it comes to this. If your risk to reward is not there and your spread does not cover this being a take profit 1, then that would mean that you may be stuck in that trade for a while, and you may hit your stop loss. So if anything, I would tell you wait until price clears this previous day high, okay? So this is just my suggestion. I know that people want to make money or whatever, but listen, you don't want to play around with crypto, okay? Especially the Bitcoin, because those pullbacks are very, very great, and it can hurt. Okay, so if I were you, I would wait at a bare minimum. Okay, like I said, I personally wouldn't take it until it clears the week. But however, if I were you, I would wait until price comes back up above this day high, retraces, form a new bullish candlestick pattern, and then confirm. Then you take it up here, and this can be your take profit 1. Okay, for the buy. And then the week can be a take profit 2. And then, like I said, there's another one here that I saw. We can use that as take profit 3. And then a month can be your take profit 4. And if this helps you out, let me know, okay? Whether you're watching live or the replay. Shout out to everybody that's still here with me, man. I appreciate y'all. You know, because I know for some of y'all on the East Coast, it's a little late, but I appreciate y'all. But there's a reason why I do this at night, because when I'm doing my day trading boot camps, I don't finish until about 7 my time, sometimes 8 my time. And so I don't want to be rushing to do these live market analysis. You know what I'm saying? Then I ain't able to give y'all, you know, the value like I want to. Okay. Okay. It's going to be hard to squeeze this. So I'm going to give y'all a second to do the screenshot for the buy. And then I'm going to move it up. And then y'all can do a screenshot for the sell if you didn't get it yet. All right. Screenshot for the buy for Bitcoin. All right. Hopefully you got it. Cool. Screenshot for the sell for Bitcoin. All right. Cool. So everybody should have that. Now, last one. My baby. My first love. Gold. We're going to wrap this up with gold. Okay. I'm waiting on gold to push. I'm waiting on gold to push. Because, man, when it does. Okay, so my week, let's move this, delete this out the way. There we go. So my previous week low is down here by this demand. Okay. I am going to delete these because this is old from last week. Okay. And this is bam. Okay. So delete that. Get rid of all this. And I need to do another line because I want to make sure I'm keeping track of the high. So I'm going to keep this here so I keep track of the high. All right, cool. While I'm finishing up doing the top-down analysis for everybody who's new to this YouTube channel, if you're wondering, like, Leona, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Go back and check out the series that I created last year called How to Know What to Trade in the FOREX Market. I go over each step of my trading system very slow. So it's a 5-part series. You can check it out. I go over top-down analysis that should help you out. Okay. So looking at this on the day right now, like it hit the 5618, but it's coming back down to it. So we may have our continuation for the sale, y'all. Just looking at this from the day perspective, we may have our continuation for the sale. But let's see. I don't want to be like, oh man, it's a done deal. Gold's done with making all-time highs. Even though for the month of April, gold made 9 new all-time highs. I counted them out. 9. That's a lot. I've been trading gold for a minute, and I have never seen, all this time I've been trading, I've never seen gold make that many all-time highs in 1 month. So that tells you what's going on in the economy right now. Folks is like, shh, we were buying it up because we don't know what's going on, what's going to happen. Okay. So I'm not going to mark a sale just yet because I just have this feeling that, again, like I said, price is going to continue to push down. And on top of that, we have areas that price could go back up to for a buy. Okay. So that's why I'm not going to do it right now. So what I'm looking at on the 4-hour, we already had our bearish candlestick pattern form and confirm on the 4-hour. So it's just showing us continuation for the sale. So I'm going to get my vertical line. And last week I did not put a trade in for gold because I didn't like the way the market was looking. It was like pretty choppy to me. There was no clear movement. It wasn't ranging. So I did not put one trade in for gold. I missed the sale. That move that happened like while I was asleep. I want to say it was like London session or something. That move happened and I wasn't able to find a new entry. So I'm like, yeah, well, hey, oh well. So but hopefully this week we can see this sale continue to play out. Okay. But there we go. All right. So it's a lot of noise, y'all. It's a lot of noise. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't. Oh man, because we got this 5618 here, the golden zone here. So I would need to, like, price would have to push through here for me. I don't, it's like, no, I don't know, man. You know? So if I get that feeling, I'm like, I more than likely just look at something else like NAS, or we're watching Bitcoin. Like I watch Bitcoin, NAS. I'm gonna tell y'all now, I just don't see me doing gold because the risk to reward is not there for this. So like, let's just say, all right, I'm gonna give y'all an example. Let's say this does push back up. Okay. And then it forms a new bearish candlestick pattern. Well, the top of here will be my take profit 1. The bottom of here will be my take profit 2. Is my risk to reward good for this take profit 1? Absolutely not. Right? I buy that and tell you right now, it won't be. Okay. Once it forms a new bearish candlestick pattern. So that means I run the risk of price not coming down to here, and I may get stopped out. Is that making sense? If it is, let me know, right? Because I want to make sure that y'all are following. Why I would wait until price pushes through here completely, okay? And I know that may look like, oh, but Leona, I mean, but then you got to wait for it. Yeah, absolutely. I would rather wait than to be so anxious to get in a trade and then I lose money. I would rather be patient and let it play out and look at something else. We got all of these options when trading Forex. I just gave y'all 3. Not to mention, you can trade NAS 100. You can trade, for those who've been trading for a while, you can trade NAS 100. You can trade the S&P 500 or SPX 500. Like, you can trade other stuff. You don't have to look at just gold, right? So I personally would not do this. You know what I would do? I would wait for this. Okay? I would wait for this. So I need to see price come down. Okay? Retrace back up to this 5618, form a new bearish candlestick pattern. And then if and only if the risk to reward is there, this will be my take profit 1. If the risk to reward is not there, then guess what? This won't be my take profit 1. I can use this demand zone as my take profit 1. Okay? So this is totally dependent upon what the market does. If the US dollar TP14 sell, if the US dollar is super strong, then we can definitely see our sale. So again, everything is going to be dependent upon. Let me move this way, so that way it's not in the way. There we go. Okay, risk to reward needs to be there for this to be our take profit 1. For the sale, risk to reward, if it's greater, then you can use the top of this, the bottom, in between, totally up to you. But I'm just going to do the bottom here, take profit 2. Okay. All right. I got it. Appreciate you jumping on. Thank you very much. All right. So there we go. So now we have gold set up for the sale. And then again with the buy, if we have price push down here and if it breaks above here, I would take the buy up to the previous day high. So this would be my take profit 1 for the buy. Okay. I already know that. I'm not looking at anything else in between that. This will be my buy. Okay. But again, price would have to break above this previous day low. Break back down. Okay. And then push back up. Bam. And we go there. Okay. That's what would have to happen. And then there may be a point in between the two. There may be one. But I would use this. Unless I found something else. Hold on. Oh my, hold on. One second, y'all. Let's see. I don't know. I think they are pretty close to the week anyway. Let's see, that's 2. That's a support and a resistance. 1, 2. 3. Okay, hold on. That's 1, 2, 3. That might be it. That one has 3. Okay, so we got a second one before that. So this one, TP2, and then TP3, and then that previous all-time high will be TP4. Okay, and then now you'll have your markup for gold. So that'll be 4 things that we'll have. Let's see here. So there'll be 4 trades that you could look at. So let me change this back to a candlesticks. Okay. All right, so you can screenshot this for your buy. Again, I would need to see that price closes above, retrace back down, form a new bullish candlestick pattern. Then this would be my take profit 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got your screenshot. Cool. Price will have to clear all of this. Okay. Form a new bearish candlestick pattern. So push down, form a new bearish candlestick pattern after it retraces. And then if and only if the risk to reward is there, we will use this as a take profit 1, this as a take profit 2. I'm pretty sure there's probably a take profit in between this demand zone and this previous month low here. However, or previous month high. However, I'm not about to look for right now. Okay. So I'm pretty sure there's one. Do your own due diligence, and I'm pretty sure you'll find one. Okay. So there we go. Now you have all of your trades marked. You should be good to go and ready to take on this. All right. So look, we're going to go back to this to finish this out. Look, y'all, just to give y'all a heads up, there are a few things that I do have coming up. Okay. So events that are coming up for Prosperity Cause. Thank you all so very much for jumping on here with me tonight and doing this live market analysis. I really appreciate it. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend. Share this video, like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already, and also hit that notification bell. On top of that, we have the Phase 2 90-day Trading Bootcamp that's coming up May 1st. Listen, y'all, there are, I want to say, 2 elite tickets left. For that just means you get one-on-one sessions with me to help you to put together your strategy and to answer any questions that you may have that you probably want to ask in a group setting. With this boot camp, you get 2 live sessions every single week during that 90 days. And on those days, Sundays and Wednesdays, we have 2 sessions per day. So that's at 3 p.m. and again at 7 p.m. on Sundays and Wednesdays throughout this 90 days that's coming up. If you're like, you know what, Leona, I don't know if I want to do it yet. Like, I don't know if I want to pay the money yet. Then you can do the 7-day free trial. You can test us out. You'll have access to 2 of those sessions. Okay. And then on top of that, day 8, that's when you got to make a decision. So that's decision day, right? You'll decide if you want to move forward or if you're like, you know what, it's not for me at this time. Whatever your reason is, that's perfectly fine. But no matter what, day 8, for those of you that want to participate in the 7-day free trial, day 8, you got to make a decision. Okay. Whatever that decision is, totally up to you. Make sure you keep in mind that this is the last day trading boot camp of the year. Okay. I have decided moving forward to help me to be a better teacher, I have to get into student mode more. And the way for me to do that is by allocating the time throughout the year to really dive in as a student. Okay. So that is something for me that I will be doing. Hopefully this helps you out. But this is the last one for the year. Okay. June, I will be back in Belgium. Shout out to the leaders of Success Mastery. I'll be back teaching about trading. June 1st, there is an event. Y'all, you can just scan the QR code that you see on here, and you'll be able to just click on whichever, event you want to attend or whatnot, and then learn more about them as well. Okay. That will help you with getting more information about the Day Trader Bootcamp, about the 7-day free trial, about the Matrix event. if you're in the US and you have a passport and you have never been to Belgium, trust me, y'all, this year was my first year going. January was my first time going. I'm so glad I went. So yeah, I would say if you can go, get your passport, get your money together and just go. Okay, make a whole trip out of it because Belgium is in the middle of a lot of places in Europe. So you'll be able to travel short distances to Paris, to Amsterdam, all kind of stuff. So if you're in the US and you're like, I want to travel anyway, let's go. Okay. And then June is when I will be doing a day trading workshop. This is going to be a 4-day workshop. Okay. So that'll be June 10th to 11th. We'll take a break in between because I have a day trading boot camp and then pick back up on the 13th and the 14th to close it out. It's going to be a lot of hands-on stuff. So I want to make sure that people, if you miss the boot camp because money, scheduling, whatever it may be, you can actually participate in a day trading workshop. So that'll give you some of the information that they're receiving during the day trading boot camp, and you'll get some hands-on, okay, with me. So that is it. That is our upcoming events. The next live market analysis. Remember, y'all, because I'm doing the day trading boot camp, I will not be going live every single Sunday over this next 90 days. It's going to be every other Sunday. So my next live market analysis here on YouTube is going to be May 12th. Okay. So May 12th, we'll be back 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, and then a break. And then, of course, come back May 26th. Okay. So with that being said, thank you all so very much for joining. I appreciate it. I'm so glad that you guys came on. I don't know what I just pressed. I'm so glad that y'all came on. Do me a favor, like the video, share the video, hit that notification bell, and also subscribe. And then I will see y'all on the next live market analysis, May 12th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. All right. Don't forget, click the link, go back and click this QR code, scan this QR code. Okay. If you want to attend any of the events coming up, and I will see you there. All right. So y'all have a good one. Bye, y'all. See y'all later. Get some